today we are going to be having a vegetarian pizza from Little Caesars and some butter parmesan, or is it garlic parmesan wings. See that? I'm like really hungry. And then I have some ranch on the side here. And then I'm going to be drinking some cherry Pepsi. Okay. I got it in my little McDonald's cup. Alright, let me say my grace. Heavenly Father, I thank you for this food. Please let it nourish my body. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I'm so hungry. I haven't ate anything today. And yes, it's 3 o'clock. Y'all know I haven't been trying to do that to my body. But I need to get it together. I just can't get my life together. I don't know. Y'all remember Ronnie, my Arabic son? I had him bring it. Let's see, get a discount. So I had Nico call him and see if he was still at work and bring me home a pizza on his way home. Some pizza and wings. And then, of course, I had to get the kids some pizza. I'm so hungry. Then I like to put my pizza in the oven so it can get it a little bit more hotter. That looks so good. I was so hungry. It's hot. It's been a while since I had some wings. Let's see, how long has it been? Like I haven't been eating. Well, I've been eating, but I think my regular eating habits is like, I don't do nothing special for these mukbangs. Like whatever I eat, that's what y'all see. Whatever I'm craving, it is, if I don't eat something, I'm not gonna eat it on camera. I think my eating habits is just off. Like I don't eat right, but I like everything. You know how some people go on a diet and be like, oh, I hate to eat stuff that, you know, like healthy stuff. I actually like healthy stuff. My problem is that I like everything. I don't feel like I'm being punished. And like a few years ago, I didn't have this kind of stuff. You know, I just didn't. And it was like I was more unhealthy, or I don't know. It's like I didn't eat fast food that often. I mean, like, to the point that I had a garden. I grew everything. I baked my own bread. Just so I can know what my family was consuming. And it was so time consuming, but I had got on the routine of it. Like, you know, when we when we needed bread, I would just bake bread, you know. And so it's like everything from pizza crust. But I think we was going out to dinner a lot then too. So then we didn't do fast food, but we did like the Applebee's and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I just really need to rethink my eating habits. I think I eat healthy stuff to the point that it's unhealthy. Like I can get some vegetables and like dip it in fondue. It's like I try and find ways to destroy stuff. I think I want to get to that point where I eat to live and not live to eat. I love food. And I get addicted to shit. Like my favorite food to eat. Oh shit, here come Rami. I wonder if he don't have Nico with him. I think that's Rami.
Sorry, I only have a gun.
What happened?
I was like a block away and they told me to go back get the football.
They sent you all the way back here?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So I don't even use that rent. So I done lost maybe like 4 pounds. And when did I tell y'all I was starting like this new health thing? In January? I don't know. But I've been cutting down. Like I get in this thing where I crave pop. Other than that, like I love water, like lemon water. I drink it all the time. That's my issue. And you know my punk ass kidney, both of them. So I'm on dialysis. Most of y'all know all this. So back in May of last year, I went to go see these people for a kidney transplant. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna do the kidney transplant. So then they convinced me I'm gonna get on the list. They convinced me to let one of my boys give me a kidney because they was all tripping. Remember Devontae was all like, what's wrong with my kidney, Mom? This pizza good. Who made this pizza? You did, Rami?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm trying to find his vlog. I can't find it.
Call him and find out where it's at.
Come on, answer.
How they gonna send you back here to get something and then don't tell you where the fuck it's at? That's Nico for you. Did you call Javante phone? Javante with him, right?
Yeah, ain't nobody answering.
They full of it. Where the hell was they just had? Didn't you and him just have it? You and Nico just had it. When y'all throwing the football out the other day?
Yeah, like 2-3 days ago though.
Rami, what's that? Wait, is that the football?
No.
You so full of shit. He put it on his shoe rack right there. And he walked past that motherfucker about 10 times. Ain't seen that motherfucker. You slow.
I thought it was your boot.
Oh, for real? You thought it was my Uggs? He thought it was my Uggs. Okay, so anyway. So, they make you check everything, y'all. And really, I thank God that, you know, I remember I told y'all, and November, I got off all of my medications. So then they added one back. So I'm on like one heart medication, like a heart medication, but it's mainly heart, but it's like blood pressure and heart. I don't know, mainly heart. So I had to go and see this cardiologist. Michigan waiting list for a kidney is 5 to 6 years. In Ohio's waiting list is like 1.5 years, 2 years. And I've been on dialysis for 2 years, y'all. So that would put me on the top of the list. So I'm all like, yeah, let's do it. Well, the kid's like, well, you know, what happened to you? I'm not saying I'm proud, but it's just something. Your kid being cut open for you. You know what I'm saying? If it come down to it, then that's what we'll do. But I just have to get past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just have to get, I just can't, I just don't want nobody cutting into my baby. I know it may sound kind of selfish, you know what I'm saying? But, and the surgeon was the one who convinced me. He was like, if my mama, you know, if I could save my mama's life or give her, you know, a extra, you know, time here with the family, I would do it. So the surgeon made me convinced, he convinced me to consider, you know. So then I said, okay, well, then it was a big war between Javante and Devontae, because Devontae had really been the one that been bugging me about it. Like, Mom, how come you won't take my kidney? And I wasn't ready to get on this list. I know it sounds kind of crazy, y'all, but it just take a lot out of you. And I've been to the point where I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been okay. I hear about a lot of people who can't even, you know, get kidneys, or, you know, I'm so thankful, like, that I can even go through this process, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, some people just can't, and it's like, you know, it's really, it's like you have to prepare yourself for it. You know, I hear people telling me all the time, well, it don't look like you on dialysis, and you know. Well, it took a point, it took a lot for me to get to this point where I'm at. You know, I had heart surgery, and, you know, I had to get myself right. I had to get my spirit right. My spirit was just off, y'all. I had so many negative influences in my life. Like, some people's negative energy would just drain you. And to the point where when I went into the hospital, I was ready. Like, shoot, I was sitting at them gates like, I ain't going back there. I was like, I ain't doing it. I'm not going back there. People is thinking like, y'all cuckoo here. Like, it's crazy people here. I didn't see no good in the world. And then the people that was around me was so negative. It was like, who want to live like that? You know what I'm saying? Who want to live with people who lie, who deceive, who ignorant, who can't see the truth? And I was just like, no, I don't want to live like I'm ready. I didn't even care. My kids here, I was all like, I ain't going back to them. I ain't going back. I don't want to go back there. And I remember it wasn't like a negotiation with God, but it was just like, I was like, look, this world is too much for me. It's too much, and it's draining. And he said, not yet. I was literally begging God, like, please don't make me go back there. And it's like now, nobody bother me. And I don't bother nobody. I want to be comfortable and happy. And that's what I strive for. And I have my moments. I do. But then that's when I call my father and be like, look, these people getting on my nerves. It's like people is angry. And y'all know my story. I done went through a hell of a lot. And if I ain't sitting up here and I can't be mad and angry, how the hell, what gives you the right to think that you can? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you go through shit. It's just, that's just life. And some people just carry it around with them every day, all day. And then I gotta come across they angry ass. And I'll be like, what the fuck did I do? Like, why is it wrong for me to be happy? I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. And I'm grateful that I can even see, I can even be thankful. Because some people who can't. And I'm like, I get it. But it's like, you know, I just couldn't see myself like that. I kid you not, y'all. I haven't had Coke in months. Because I'm not supposed to drink it because it has so much phosphorus in it. And I'll be up here like this, itching. So, it's like, you know, they tell us, like, you know, you gotta, if you're craving something, you're going to have it. And I'm one of them people, like, I'm going to fight it to the end, to the death. Like, like, because I know how I am. Like, if I drink, like, that little taste of Coke, if I ain't got it under control, I could be drinking, like, back to back Coke. I could just get addicted. I just get addicted to doing certain things. And I just, I don't know. I just got issues. And so, this year, I said I'm going to work on me. I'm always trying to make somebody happy or see somebody through their situation. And I'm still going to do that because that's just me. But this year, I just want to work on me. Like, if I don't want to deal with something or someone, I just don't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them people that, I know a lot of people think, like, you know, I speak so openly and I'm so dramatic that, you know, I'm a people person and all that kind of stuff. To a certain degree, I am. But I like to be to myself. You know? I'm my mama's only child. So, I was by myself. So, for me to have kids, it's like, these motherfuckers crazy. And to see how they go back and forth at it, like, you know, how siblings are, and just, I'm not used to that. I'm all like, why y'all can't, like, hold hands and sing Kumbaya and all that kind of shit, you know? And they looking at me like, lady, is you crazy? So, I'm finally on the list. And I had to prepare myself for that. It's just been it's been a process. But so now I can kind of breathe. But the stuff that, I mean, just what women got to do on an everyday basis is like, I mean, now, okay, y'all know I turned 40 back in August. Yeah, I did. Okay. You ain't gonna hear me then. So 40 is the mark for women to start. And my mother, she passed away from breast cancer. So I'm automatically thinking like I'm doomed when I go in there for this test. I'm like, it's in my blood. It's going to be there. It's just sitting there. It's just waiting for us to see it so it can jump out and grab me. Yeah. I just got issues, y'all. And I was like, no, I'm not committing myself to nothing like that. I had to, you know, change my way of thinking. That test, y'all. I'm gonna be there next year for my test, but I'm just saying, like, and then to be in the healthcare, I wasn't in the healthcare industry. I mean, some ways I was because I had a doctor's office, but I mean, you know, just being in the profession. My mama was in it, and she didn't go and get regular exams and stuff. And it's like so terrifying. It's like it's just like just the thought of it. And you hear women say, like, we terrify each other. Like, oh, that was the worst. I had to, you know, oh gosh, they do this. Oh my gosh, they tuck and pull and all this kind of stuff. Well, I heard my mama talking about it for like, so I was scared for like, I remember she got one when I had to be like 15 years old. And ever since then, I was scared half to death. Like, oh gosh, I don't want to get older. I don't want to have to do that. Like, I was just like, oh no. And so when I went for the transplant, he was like, you're going to be 40? Well, you got to get a mammogram. Like, he wanted me to get the mammogram like the month I turned 40. Like, where they do that at? Like, we don't do that. So, and I had to remind them. So, when January came, and I was going to see the cardiologist, I was like, you know, I got to go and do this, y'all. Put me down at 40. Because I got to go do this mammogram. And it was like, oh yeah, you got to go. So I reminded them. I'm like, hey, what the hell you do that for? That was hard. That was crispy. So I didn't. And it wasn't as bad. Okay, look. Excuse me. I think the fear of it, like, I'm like okay with having to go there like this time next year to go and get it. Like, it wasn't like the way my mama described it. Like, I was like, I thought it was gonna be like hell to pay. Like, you was checking into like the devil's waiting room or some shit to do that. It wasn't that bad, y'all. It wasn't. It was really good. And the reason why I say that, it's a difference now. I see my mama was a small-chested woman. She was like in a 36B or some shit like that. But big-chested women, she just took them and just flopped them on the machine. I was like, what's the problem? I mean, they squished down. They got to press down to take the pictures. But if you got a lot of cushion for the pushing, then it wasn't that bad. I could see if you like a small-chested woman. Like, I probably would wanted to punch her in her face. She tugging at my boobies like that. But I mean, for me, I was like, she was all like, okay, shift your arm. So I'm in the machine like this. I didn't even care, comfortable. Like, I could send texts and shit. I mean, not really, but, you know, it was like I was comfortable. But I see how my mama was uncomfortable with it. I see how I could be uncomfortable because, I mean, she had to, like, she was like, I could tell that you, that you lost a little bit of weight. No, you think I'm gaining it back now, so you ain't got to worry about that. That 40, 50 pounds, that came back a year ago. So, I don't know what it was. Maybe she was just trying to tell me all my fat was blocking it. I don't know, but I was like, and I told her, I was like, you know what, that wasn't a terrible experience. In fact, it was okay. Like, I could see myself coming here without regrets to get another one next year. You know, I ain't like I'm, you know, they hand them out like pets, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it wasn't that bad. And I think it's part of me being a big-chested woman. Now that damn pap smear, oh shit, no. Man, that damn pap. I felt like I was violated. And I had a young female doctor. Is it just me? Like, maybe I'm the odd one because I don't like, all of my OB-GYN has been males. I don't know. I just prefer a male OB-GYN. I don't know why. And see, I didn't have to go to an OB-GYN. So when they told me they needed a test, I was like, so I gotta find another OB-GYN. Because I ain't had an OB-GYN since, shit, after Taylor. I think I had one for like 3 years after Taylor. So that's like, what, 9 years? It's been like 9 years since I done had seen an OB-GYN. So, I don't remember, I used to go in there and be like, put my legs up and be all like, they'd be like, okay, we done. And I'd be like, oh, really? Well, this time, it's a whole lot different. And then, they told me I could have got the pap smear with my regular doctor. So that's what I did, but it was just weird, y'all. Like, things are changing. It ain't the same. Those wings is good. I'm having a long video. I think I'm done, y'all. I encourage all of my female viewers. I've seen so many people pass away at a young age from cancers. Get checked out. Men, encourage your mothers and your aunties to go and get mammograms and get checked out by a doctor. You know, my grandmother, she didn't go to the hospital. She lived to like almost 100. She was like 97 or something like that. But she didn't go to the doctor for like 60 years. I think culturally, it depends on how you are culturally. And I think in the black race, we just don't believe in that. We got so many home remedies and all that kind of stuff. But culturally, you know, and then I believe like the Puerto Rican side of me, like, I don't know why the hell they think everything. Like, my mama was like, Robitussin, Tussin, not even Robitussin, Tussin. Tussin fixed everything. And on the Puerto Rican side, they fucking Vicks fix everything if you're Puerto Rican. And then the French side of me is like, no, you go to a doctor. You go to a doctor. So I was like culturally devastated. Like, I didn't know which way to go. But now that, you know, I'm in the right state of mind and I understand. Oh my gosh, y'all hear that? I'm getting texts. So I guess it just depends on you, what your preference is. But at the same time, it's like I have to go to the doctor. You know, I'm one of them people, like, I ain't got to see you if you don't need to see me. Like, if it ain't no problem, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I gotta go and see the doctors in order to get all these clearances, and I'm so thankful that I'm able to do this. I really am. Alright, so I'm full. This video is gonna be long. I just wanted to give y'all little details of what was going on in my life. And I love YouTube. I love my YouTube family. I just had to take care of me and step excuse me, and step away from this for a minute so I could take care of what needs to be done. Alright, y'all. I'm about to close this out. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, take care and God bless.